YouTube, what is good, man? Y'all already know who the fuck it is. ExactoKnife is in the building. If you're a supporter, you already know to drop a like on the vid and let me know how you feeling. About 22, couple days left. We're ready for takeoff. You know what I'm saying? I'm not talking about that limitless takeoff badge that's on the screen right now. Yes, sir. If you're new, hit the sub button. We're gonna be bringing you content all 22. It's okay though. Appreciate the support regardless. This video is gonna be Wang'S tweets. I don't know if I'll be able to fit all of them into one fucking video. We'll have to see. But I'm definitely gonna go over the badges before I start going over some of his tweets. Keep in mind, this is very important for you to watch because 2K never drops tutorials on anything. So when Wang makes these tweets, you gotta read into it and take it like at face value. Because especially when it comes to like certain gameplay things that he be talking about, some shit they be like capping about, talking about, oh, we improved the screen's defense, as you'll see. Like that shit could be cap, but when he's talking about actual gameplay mechanics, like you will not know this info later in the year. Nothing in the game is gonna tell you this info, so you gotta pay attention. Like this is actually fucking important. But anyways, let's go over these badges first and foremost. Like you see, this is not takeovers. It's just like the guy that made this graphic. He put like the takeover, I guess, like what it's more closely represents. But that takeover on the left has nothing to do with it, bro. Ignore that completely. And on the right, if you want to pause it and look, those are the badges that have been removed on the right. You know what I'm saying? These badges, this is the same for current and next gen. Most tweets are the same for current and next gen as well. Anyway, so limitless spot up, ability to hit logo range 3s off a catch and shoot. They're splitting limitless into two different badges, chef and limitless spot up. Lucky number 7, boost your ability to score when shooting early in the clock, just like the 7-second James Harden type offense. Hopefully it'll help comp players not get full bars if they get open very fast. I like that badge. Next badge is Mismatch Expert. I think the guy that made this graphic fucked up. I think it's ability to shoot over smaller defenders. That's what it said in the actual document. Ability to shoot over smaller defenders. He might have just, that must have been a typo. But yeah, that's going to be like the stretch big badge. That shit is going to be toxic. Chef, ability to knock down Steph like off the dribble 3s. By off the dribble, I don't think they mean moving. Wang on Twitter said you have to quick stop, but you're going to see that later. You're going to have to stop and pop. So catch and shoot, limitless spot up. Normal 3 is chef. Fast twitch, ability to get off the floor quicker for standing layups and dunks. Pretty self-explanatory. Grace under pressure, ability to convert standing layups more effectively. I don't know why we need a badge for this, but you know what I'm saying? Whatever helps standing layups go in, I'm down with that. Because that shot is the weakest shot in the game. And it's the best shot IRL. Limitless takeoff, ability to soar from further away on driving dunk attempts. Obviously, mouse in the house. I like that name. Ability for bigs to finish over shorter players. I like that. Unstrippable. Obviously, self-explanatory. Allows you to not get ripped when going up for a dunk. Hopefully, that's not going to be too overpowered, getting ripped out of dunks. Blue hands, ability to make difficult catches, same from 2K18 and 19. Hyperdrive, boost the speed and effectiveness of doing dribble moves. Quick chain, we're gonna have to see how that works. Boost the ability to quickly chain dribbles together. Obviously, post playmaker. This sounds like a permanent post takeover the way they make it sound. Hopefully, it's not gonna be like too strong because this has both shots and moves while playing in the post. I don't know what playmaker has to do with that, but it is what it is. We'll see. Maybe it's like a post ankle breaker. That would be nice. Who remembers 2K18 when you can, if you had Hall of Fame or gold post spin, you could push people out the way if they weren't playing the proper defense. Triple threat juke increases the effectiveness of triple threat fakes, jabs, and go moves. If you use this badge, you're older than me. Ball stripper, it's gonna be to counteract unstrippable, or I guess unstrippable is there to counteract ball stripper. Also, hey, yo, with that fucking name. That better not be the actual name, bro. Ball stripper? Hey, fucking yo. Hustler. That's like Scrapper from 2K16. If that badge is going to be even half as good as Scrapper from 16, that's going to be one of the best badges in the game. And then Menace. Come on, bro. Like, what is that name, bro? Significant drops offensive ratings of opponents when you smother them. This is, I think it's going to be like defensive stopper. From what I've seen. I mean, I like that. Hopefully it's not going to be like when somebody's guarding you, your ball control drops and you can't dribble. Please don't make it like that, bro. But I'm cool with like 3-point and dunk and shit dropping. I'm cool with that. But anyways, let's get into the tweets right now. And I'll be right back. Give me just a sec. Alright, let's get into these tweets. I got 40 of them. So we better be here all day. Probably will be a part 3. This is part 2. Check out part 1. I dropped it last night. Let's get right. Alright, Derek Dollar says, Baluba, do hyperdrive increase speed with ball, running with the ball? No shit, dumbass. Or is it only speed of dribbling moves? Wang says just right stick dribble moves. And we know my brother Derek Dallo over here does not look like the type of dude that's gonna do any right stick dribble moves, so you know he bummed out. Shalaman says, will the shot meter have a boost or no? That's an idiotic question. Mike Wang says, turning the shot meter off will give you a boost. Yes. Like, this is the type of shit Mike Wang be responding to, bro. But anyways, Big Crafty says, are Showtime and Hard Crusher in the game, and do they have the same effect? Mike Wang says, both have been removed. Quay AE says, what other badges were removed? And he lists off a bunch of badges. They're also in the previous graphic, I'm pretty certain. Maybe the graphic missed some. Maybe it showed you some that weren't already there. But anyways, on to the next tweet. Hair Samurai says, Beluba, can you explain what signature size-ups are and how to activate them? It seems to be very different from years in the past. Mike Wang says there are two main size-ups. Signature size-ups, which is what you get when you flick the right stick in any direction from a standstill, so normal dribble moves, basically, like 2K20. They're like last year's basic size, but have a signature look and feel. Signature combos are mini moves that play out, so like a rhythm dribble. That's pretty much a rhythm dribble when you hold R2 and then you flick the right stick up. You know what I'm saying? That's like a rhythm dribble. Scrooge McQuee says, Beluba, can you elaborate on glue hands? How do you determine a difficult pass as an opponent to a normal, as opposed to a normal pass and catch situation? Mike Wang says, pass difficulty is determined by lane openness as well as how tightly covered the passer and or the receiver are. Ratings play a big part. Also, with glue hands, those situations when you play play leaning fumble catches are minimized and let you branch out much quicker. So like catch the ball and run. I mean, makes sense. This guy with that name says, Beluba, hey Mike, big fan right here. Interesting. Just wondering, in 2K22 are fades from the mid-range going to be consistent? I think he must be playing current gen, because I mean, I don't know why you would even take a fade on current gen to begin with, or on next gen where they actually go in, or on 20 to be honest. But he said with the right ratings badges, midi fades are deadly. Hopefully that means post fades as well, and don't call me fucking old, I know I'm old. Cranky says, Mike Wang, what ball control do I need for pro dribble moves in next gen? And he said you want an 85 ball control, and since most things between next and current gen are the same, I assume that would be the same for current gen as well. Devin says, Mike Wang, will the dunk timing for next gen be just like the shot meter, or will it be a button timing? And will you be able to turn it off? Mike Wang says, move and hold pro stick down to start the dunk. So this is for contact dunks. Keep in mind, shot aiming from one end, from shot timing is only going to be for contact dunks, not for normal dunks, I think, and layups. But that's subject to change, obviously. Pro stick down to start the dunk. Meter starts to fill, release the stick at the top of the meter. If you hit the perfect timing, middle of the make window, you'll always make the dunk. If you're in the window but miss perfect timing, there's still a chance to miss. There's no option to turn it off, but if you don't want to use it, you don't have to. Just hold the pro stick in a different direction, use the shot button instead. So it looks like it's only for contact dunks, which is a perfect balance in my eyes, as long as it's done correctly, you know, as long as it's not too easy. Ray with the Hall of Fame Showtime fucking profile picture says, Mike Wang, is the speed glitch gone? The speed glitch from current gen 21 is done. This is the one that pissed me off, because this one had like 1,000 likes and everyone retweeted it, as you can tell. Bro, no shit. A glitch from 2K fucking 21 is gone. It's 2K22 for a reason. Y'all people amaze me, and I made a tweet about this too. That's like saying, oh, pushing from 2K19 is gone in 2K20. Like, what? Come on, bro. Like, y'all are dumb as fuck. Power DF, you know what I'm saying? Number 1 ranked, number 1 magenta, I don't shoot greens, DF, number 1 player on Xbox, best player of all time, in his own YouTube video, number 1. Guy says, is there a height cutoff for jump shots? If so, what's the maximum height our player can be to obtain this jump shot basis? Mike Wang said that 6'9" or shorter will have all the jump shots, and then 6'10" and up is going to be shooting like they have a broken leg, pretty much. Your boy Chop says, for 22, will shot speed be changed based on where you are shooting from again? Because I know you guys only did that to counter Zens, and also vibration Q is gone. I don't think they did that just to counter Zens, but Mike Wang says, shot speed no longer varies based on distance, but it will vary based on other factors such as fatigue. Why? But it is what it is. He said don't use a Zen. That should be self-explanatory. Chabmar says, Beluba, is there a height cutoff for certain dribble moves? Y'all talk Mike Wang. He said there are height requirements as well as ball handle requirements for many dribble moves. Hopefully, like, for like any type of speed boosting, 6'6", like that better be the tallest, or shorter even. Stage God says if deep threes is removed, what's gonna replace it? So like I showed you earlier, deep threes is split into 2 separate skills: off dribble, chef, which is after dribbling and you stand still, and catch and shoot, limitless spot up. I'm not sure what's gonna be the badge for shooting fadeaway threes from deep. Maybe chef also does that, but I don't know. We'll have to see. Chef Curdy says, Mike Wang, did we fix the contest system this year? Our ghost contest gone. Mike Wang said this was a primary focus for our team this year. Anytime they say that, that means that shit is gonna be fucking fixed, but fucked up. You know what I'm saying? It means there's gonna be too much shot contests like 2K20. I'll never say anything is perfect, but the new contest system is much more reliable and predictable. Vague ass answer. Ethan says, Mike Wang, will there be shot percentages? Yes. Like, so he responds to a tweet asking if there's going to be a feature that's been in the game for 2.5 years now. Nice. On the break says, for Mismatch Expert badge, does it literally have to be a switch on ball screen, or can I just shoot over a taller defender in my team? That's a good question. Don't necessarily have to be a matchup switch. It just takes effect anytime you're undersized against the defender, similar to Giant Slayer. So that's that. You know what I'm saying? This all I'm probably going to have enough time for in this video. Stay tuned for part 3. I'll try to drop it later tonight with all these tweets, you know what I'm saying? Hopefully, I'll have a good year in 2K22. Much love and respect. We out of here, bro.